Welcome everyone to the latest episode of the Testing Room, where three of the gaming industry's best video game consultants who have never actually consulted on a video game bring you new topics each and every week. As always, I'm Alex, aka the Godfather.
I'm Christian, aka Sudoku45.
Preston, a.k.a. Funkadelic Jedi.
Yeah, welcome everybody. I just want you to know how hard it makes doing that intro as I see your guys' heads bobbing back and forth to the jingle. I look... And for that specifically, I look down the barrel of the camera as I'm going, right? And I can just see your heads just like dancing above the camera.
We're just a little metronome.
Yeah, you do it with the rhythm every time.
That's the only way I can remember. If one of these days I'll try and mix up the rhythm, and I bet it will F me up real bad.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you'll just feel off the rest of the day. I gotta take a shower.
Yeah, a little dirty. So welcome everyone. You guys know how we do. We like to kick things off by checking in with Preston's comment corner before we dive in. So let's see what's going on over there.
Yeah, we got a couple comments, and we gotta let everyone know the upcoming releases for September. But to start it off, Mr. Pseudo-Wudo45 chimed in and says, I need to correct myself on here and add that Trails 1 remake is in fact being done by the same studio as all the other Trails games. It's just ahead of the international releases of the other games that are already out in Japan. So it looks to be more of a look ahead at what's to come, potentially.
Wait a minute. So it's done by the same team. What do you mean it's ahead? Like there's a new game
So the
coming
game,
out,
so the
but they
game
did
that's
this
coming
first.
out, the next Trails game, Trails by Daybreak 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3
Okay.
is already out in Japan. It is coming to the US at the end of this year or in January. I can't remember which one.
Is the remake launching both places same time?
Correct.
Oh, so they did a game there, but they did this for everybody at the same time working on the other, or at the same time localizing. For the
Right.
other.
So this remake is technically newer than the game that will come out after it.
Yeah.
Here. So that was my thing. Was I was saying like, so it's more than likely a look ahead of what will, as far as like quality of life stuff, will be there whenever the next game comes out.
I wonder what their plans are for that. Like how far they're going to remake those until they just feel like we've caught up enough in visual style.
It would be till Cold Steel.
So
It's only 3 games. It's only 3 games, right? It's just Trails of the Sky 1, 2, and 3.
And then Azure and Zero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, yeah, they would do it now. And the nice thing is that all of those characters, actually, yeah, every character, save a couple, every character in all of these games, all of the 2D games, or isometric, I should say, are already in the other ones. So the models are already there. They would just probably touch them up and toss them backwards. But I don't know if they're going to do that. It probably depends entirely on the sales of this one. I hope they do them.
Be nice.
Because then no one would have because then there would never be an excuse anymore. It would not be like a...
Because I'll play this one, and then if they keep on doing it, then yeah, I'll keep going. Sure.
But we'll see. I don't know. They as far as I know, I can double check myself here, but I don't think they've announced any other plans.
Interesting. I bet you they do at least the first 3, right? It'd be weird to do one of a Trails game and not the other 2, just to cap it off.
Well, Falcom isn't exactly like rolling in money, and so if this one does not sell well, I guarantee you they'll be like, no.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Still make new ones. We're just not going to redo these anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Last comment is from Jake. I think you guys are taking my last comment slightly out of context as far as Battlefield comment. I'm not comparing Call of Duty to Battlefield in the sense of Beavis and Butthead / Fortnite-ification of the game. I'm just talking about mechanics and movement, etc. Played a ton of Battlefield games. Bad Company 2 is my favorite first-person shooter of all time behind Halo. It's a good game. I only mean that I don't think there's anything so different about it from previous ones, apart from the last one that everyone hated, that is going to make me drop 70 whole American dollars on it. I don't care if anyone else does, But I'm going to keep playing Splitgate and Apex, which are both free. So,
Well,
yeah, I get it.
free.
I feel
The fact that Jake did not shit on me for saying he's probably just bad at that game, I will count as a win, and we will move on. So
Yeah.
What's funny is that I do want to say, taking his comment out of context isn't exactly what happened, considering Preston read it word for word.
But to be fair to Christian, to be fair, we know Preston is not always accurate in his readings of things, which is why we played the certain Castlevania games. So,
well, you know what you could do? You could go back to YouTube and you can read the comment that I put in the image of the video when we talk about it. But that being said, I think what he means by context is that, like, I personally at least did not know that he actually even played other Battlefield games. So the fact that he has before, he likes Bad Company 2, he just thinks it's another one of them and doesn't feel like he wants to drop a full price release game for it. I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah,
and you
for
got
sure.
2 other shooters that you enjoy playing, so good on you.
I don't have 2 other shooters I enjoy playing and still probably won't drop $70 on that, so we'll see.
I don't know. Christian's talking about doing it, and if he's doing it, I'm doing it, and then if we both do it, you're probably going to do it too.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
It'll depend on how it launches, but the game,
Yeah.
it was very, very fun.
I'm going to let them see how it launches, see what kind of bullshit they do with microtransactions or season stuff. Or,
Yeah.
And see how people feel
And
about
speaking of micro, that was why I laughed. I was like, well, free, because like Apex is free, but it has some of the grossest monetization of any of those games.
Splitgate-
And honestly,
Splitgate's not
this is just
bad.
me personally, huh?
Splitgate's not bad. And
I didn't say
in the-
Splitgate.
No, but he mentioned Splitgate as being one of the
Yeah.
free shooters, and that one's not bad. Like, there are things in that game that look cool, but there's never been anything that looks so good that it entices most people to be like, I have to have that. So that one's not as egregious as like Apex or anything else.
Yeah, Apex is gross as fuck, but also I'll still never forgive Apex for, Titanfall's dead because of Apex, because of EA, so
Yeah.
I'll never get love from
Which led to one of the best clips I've ever seen at a press conference. Right? That was the one where they were talking about the Titanfall devs, when they were talking about
Well, that was that was before Apex. That was Titanfall.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but that was EA's like long-term plan to get them to make a battle royale shooter like Apex. But yeah, it was like Titanfall 2 is launching and EA launches it right next to a Battlefield game, like literally like a day apart, if not 2 days or something like that. And then they were like, the interviewer, I think it was for IGN, but whatever interviewer it was like, so what's the deal with doing that? Like, that seems like you would just cannibalize your own product. And then Vince Zampella like goes to say something, and the EA rep was like, we're committed to, the long-term success of both franchises. And Vince goes, so whatever the fuck that means. Which is incredible.
poor Titanfall team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well,
I did look it up, by the way. They did to. It is solely based on the success of this first Trails remake. If the other
Sure.
two happen, so
Sure.
if you like it, buy it. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. So September released games. Again, I'm going to go through this. It's from GameSpot.com. I will be skipping some because I've never heard of them. But yeah, let's go ahead and start with. I mean, if you want to, I can go through every single one of these games. But
No,
September
no.
it's a hefty boy. So we have Hell Is Us is coming out on September 4th. That is when I played the demo on and wasn't super hot on. You have the DLC for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Order of Giants, coming out on September
wait.
4th.
The 4th, you said?
Yes.
Oof. Okay, that's a choice.
Yeah, there's a lot of them here on the 4th, and it's sad for everybody who's. And to be fair, like, it's gonna be hard for a lot of people to be getting the games.
A lot of indie developers push their releases.
Yes, they
from
did,
the
Mr.
fourth from around-
Silksong.
Yeah.
All right, going through here, and like we mentioned before, Hollow Knight Silksong also on the 4th. So anyone knows, all the current consoles and Switch. It does not say PC here, so I think it's going to be pulled out now.
Can I say?
No, it's on
I
there.
don't-
It's
Is it?
it's
Okay.
on Steam right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I say my favorite part about that is like, oh, the reason this was in development for so long is because we loved making it. And it's like, okay, you're passionate about your game, but also, like, that's a weird thing to be like, we love making it so much. We just love sitting in development hell for years without updates. So
it's not development hell.
I'm of like two minds on this. I am always a person of like, take as long as you want. I don't care if the game comes out and it's great. That's awesome. The caveat to Silksong is that originally this was supposed to just be one of the DLC updates to the first game. And it got so big that they said they're spinning it out to its own game. Now, that also wouldn't be a problem if the whole reason that Hollow Knight got made in the first place was because people kickstarted it. So when they kickstarted it, they were promised a certain thing. And then they did not get that certain thing. And then 7 years went by and they were still waiting for that certain thing. And it's like, I understand that you guys are just, it's a brand new world for you. Hollow Knight blew up. You went from having nothing to all of a sudden having 15 million copies, or however many millions of copies sold, and all of that. And that is awesome and fantastic, and I'm very happy for you. But if somebody kickstarts something and spends money on it, and then no one would be mad if they had gotten updates along the way, like, hey guys, it keeps growing, it keeps getting more and more in it, so sorry, well, here's more things, or here's this, or here's this footage, or here's a special demo to our backers only, like, whatever, right? Like anything. But they got nothing. They got radio silence for 7 years. I mean, and then
Kickstarting does not guarantee a final product of stuff.
No, but it does guarantee a very angry fan base when they hear nothing and feel like they were... Now, the argument is that they also delivered like 5 other DLC packs for free onto Hollow Knight, and that game is like, especially at the price when it launched of $15, it being like triple the size of most AAA games is, a lot of people would argue you definitely got your bang for your buck there. But I still understand somebody being like, I paid for a thing, give me my thing. I want my thing. And then not hearing anything for 7 years.
Yeah. Continuing on, the next following day, the contenders for Silksong are Chronos: The New Dawn, Everybody's Golf...
Didn't that get delayed?
I mean, if it did, it's not on here now. Let's see. Chronos: The New Dawn release date...
I say there's a bunch of things that got delayed within the last day or two that may not have been updated yet.
AI overview still says September 5th.
Does it also say check for accuracy at the bottom of that?
It looks like it got delayed till the 19th.
Do you have a solid source on that?
Best Buy
Steam?
Changed their... Oh, it's the physical version got delayed only. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that is still coming out on the 5th. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots also comes out on the 5th. I'm actually excited about that. Got a little group that likes to play some golf every once in a while at night, so we do like playing that. So that will be a nice little change up for it. We have NBA 2K26 comes out on September 5th. Baby Steps comes out on PS5 and PC on September 8th. Bubsy, The Perfect Collection, comes out on September 9th. Garfield Kart 2, All You Can Drift, September 10th. And then, let's hear it. Everybody look at Christian and Alex's faces as I say this, because they're going to make dumb faces. Borderlands 4 comes out on September 12th. There you go. NHL.
I cannot wait to see how that's received, because like all the people that love Borderlands for Borderlands and them being like, this is going to be the least Borderlands game of all Borderlands. Like, it's either going to be a middling game, or this fan base is going to turn on it and be like, that's not the Borderlands I remember. And I'm kind of excited to see which way it goes.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'll be here to let you know, because I'm definitely going to be checking it out. NHL 26 comes out on September 12th. Here's one for you, Alex. Lego Voyagers comes out on September 15th. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor on the 17th. And scrolling on
I'm
down,
sorry. I'm sorry.
down.
You cut out games because you've never heard of them, yet you just included Deep Rock Survivor.
Deep Rock Galactic I have heard of.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Have you? Where?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, colon Survivor, but
Colon
yes.
Survivor. Yes, Colon Survivor. I have heard of that one. I mean, I can tell you about Jelly Troops, Strange Antiquities, Arctic Awakening, Emotionless, The Ticket, The Last Ticket. We're not going to. Again, if you want to talk about some of these games,
Deep
I'm
Rock
skipping,
Galactic is very, very popular.
yes,
So
that's why.
Is it? Okay.
Dying Light: The Beast comes out on September 19th.
you could have skipped that one.
I've
heard about
Dying
Dying Light.
That game is still
I know. I'm just
freaking shit out.
And here you go, Christian. Trails in the Sky, first chapter comes out on PS5, Switch, and PC on the 19th.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm going to say this one because it's just great. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 1. I don't know why I got to put a 1 there. Comes out on September 23rd.
It's the first one.
Immediately
Take a look.
Google that.
Yeah, go and Google that one so that we have time to put up a trailer.
Say that again?
Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 1, by the way. Don't know why they need to put a 1 there, but that's okay.
Well, so when you first Google it, the first thing that pops up is 3. So maybe 1 is a remake or being released other places because there is.
It's
there
just
is a 3
PC, so
here.
who knows?
Wild.
All right. Slime Rancher 2 comes out on PS5, Xbox, and PC September 23rd. Silent Hill F comes out on September 25th. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds September 25th. EA Sports FC 26 comes out on September 26th. Pac-Man World 2 Repack comes out on September 26th. Lego Party comes out on the 30th. And to wrap it up with a fucking banger, Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles comes out on September 30th. Gentlemen, that is a month of fucking games. I think it's safe to say that Cyberpunk is on the back burner for me for now. Because I got a lot of games to go through, and it's going to take me a
Unless
lot
you can finish it in 2 days, because Shinobi comes out in 2 days.
But also, I got a new game that I'm playing right now that's going to be taking up those 2 days. So we'll talk about that when we get to our weeks. But yeah, that is the games releasing out in September.
Okay, just so you know really quick, it's actually called Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 1 Re-Raptored.
Re-Raptored.
So
oh,
it's
man, that was a good little ending. I don't know why they didn't put that in the list.
What is this? This game is a match 3, right? So like a Candy Crush thing. A match 3 Metroidvania narrative sequel to Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3.
But it's a remake of the first one?
There are times
No. 1 is coming out after 3, apparently. And it's a match 3 Metroidvania narrative game.
Okay.
Cool. I'm happy for those people.
There are times where I am like, video games are great.
Too many people make video games, man.
It is my favorite art form. There's so many cool things. It's just fantastic. And then then sometimes people make things like this, and I'm like, maybe it's a mistake.
It is a mistake because I don't know how many times I've gone to for example, I was looking up what was the last game I purchased? Was it Ragebound or was it another? No, it was Sword in the Sea. I'm sitting there. I'm like, let's just look at I'm not seeing the front page. I'm like, okay, let's scroll down. It's kind of shitty they didn't put on the front page, but whatever. Scroll down. Just go to the new and release tab so you can see what at the bottom. And 95% of those were fucking hentai, weird bullshit. I'm like, man, too many people are making.
You just gotta block that tag, dog.
I mean, I still like to see what happens, but I don't mind it on the list. I just think it's bullshit that It's
I think we know what happens.
I mean, you guys don't see it pop up on Family Plan, so all right, it's okay.
So
You're right. I have the tag block, so even if you bought it, I still wouldn't see it.
I wouldn't buy it. It's fine.
I don't
free
have
porn
it blocked,
there.
Preston.
I don't need that.
I don't have it blocked, Preston. It's fine. So I just just so you know, what I read to you about what the game is, that's not Google. That's the Steam. That's
I'm sure that's the Steam description. Yeah, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah, I knew
This is literally, it is a direct sequel, a faithful follow-up from creepy redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. So they did 3. Now they're doing 1.
Yeah, I don't. That's
In
what I don't.
in this.
I don't get it.
Are you sure that that's not? Does this developer seem like they don't have the strongest grasp on the English language? Is that what's happening right here?
I mean, it's
No.
numbers, but
No.
yeah.
No, Henry Bayless is a brilliant redneck scientist.
Yeah, no, thanks, Preston. I get the numbers. What I'm saying is their description of what's happening.
No, here, about the game. Henry Bayless, a brilliant redneck scientist deep in the Louisiana bayou, is up to something. Enter Jack Breyer, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms best agent and a natural choice for this kind of field work. But Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3 was canceled. What is Jack Breyer even doing here? I mean, unless it's written by AI.
Canceled. Like the game was canceled?
No, I think like that's the story. Like 3 was canceled.
I don't.
So what
you
is
know
he
what?
doing
I
in
don't.
Doesn't
one?
matter.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter. We don't need to know. Again, like with Call of Duty story, we don't need to know. It's fine. There's things that we don't have to know, and it's okay. We can go on living. No big deal. Who wants to start off the week?
I mean, I can go because I have nothing, guys. Like we've recorded so recently.
2 days ago.
That
3 days ago.
that I played the game. I played part 2 of our video game book club, so don't forget to check in later this week. And I actually think I did that the day we recorded last time.
Yeah,
and since then, I played more
I accidentally
Rematch.
started.
Yeah, I played Rematch. That's it. That's it, guys. I've done nothing. Literally nothing.
Anything fun with Rematch happening?
No, I mean I see you guys. I
No
had a
new
really
slurs. No new slurs.
There weren't. I don't recall there being slurs in the video that I sent you all. There was definitely there were no slurs. So credit to these 2 young white sounding men. Did not drop any slurs, but it was funny because like
A lot of bitches though.
we were losing, and like what in the game, somebody's gamer tag or for that game was please pass and play like a team. And like toward the end of the game, he had 0 passes. So it started.
Less strong username.
Yeah.
It started with the, hey, it's ironic this is your name and you have 0 passes on the team.
It's please
And,
pass
like,
to me is the username what it should be.
And we were in a ranked game and we were losing. Like we were just outplayed. It is what it is. So like because of that comment, some guy gets on there and he just said something and finished it off with like, yo, white boy. And mind you, both of these kids sounded like they stepped out of a Hollister commercial. Like just Northern Californian white kids over there just yelling at each other. And it was funny because you're right, Christian, like there were a lot of bitches and other stuff, but as soon as the yo white boy, like I'll slap the white out of you is what it was. Like as soon as that came out, the other kids started like dropping letters, and like it was really funny. Like luckily again, no racial slurs, so credit to them for staying above board on that one. But yelling at each other like you don't get no weed, you don't get no girls,
I heard that, yeah.
like it was you don't get no money. It was very funny.
The best part
It was
about that
very
is
funny.
that none of that, like, it's so. You could tell that it was revving the one kid up, like it was pissing him off.
Yeah.
But as far as like insults go, it was so bad from the other
Yeah.
persons. Like none of them were that funny or good.
No.
But it's like the fact that it made that other kid so mad to hear it was what made the moment funny.
Like
Like if that other
boy.
kid would have been like, yeah, whatever, dude, you're dumb as fuck, like blah blah
Yeah.
blah. That would have just been like a nothing moment. But because you could audibly hear him getting more frustrated when that kid kept adding to the list of things he does not get, it was like it became very funny very quickly.
Yeah, it was really funny. That was the only thing I had. Like, nothing else was crazy. There were some literal top tier gamer tags I played with this week. The one that still makes me giggle, somebody had the name Pompeii Sunscreen Salesman. And
Very good.
I
It was very good.
I was jealous at that person's creativity. Like whenever you do like dirty names and stuff, like I get it. Like I played with one the other day, is like definitely not a racist. Like, okay, those aren't clever. They're pretty low.
No, you suck.
But Pompeii sunscreen salesman, like that takes like historical knowledge and a little wordplay and all kinds of just stuff you put together. Like that's top.
There's
tier.
effort
like,
there.
Yeah, I'm
Good
jealous
effort,
that it come up
yeah.
with it. But it was fine. I mean, I have nothing to report. Like that's
Okay.
the reason I'm playing it. I mean, I love the game in a soccer season, so like I'm into it. But the season ends September 15th, and there's 3 tiers. Like the way they do their quote unquote pass is they have like an amateur thing and a middle and then a championship. And you don't have to earn everything in one to move on to the other. There's like 30 things you can earn in the first, but you only have to get 20 to unlock the middle tier. And there's like 38 things in the second, but you only need 17 to unlock the final tier. So I'm trying to get to the final one before the end of September, and that's why I've been playing so much. And if I can unlock everything, great. But like you can buy currency, but none of those things require currency. Like they sell 3 character packs in the shop if you want to put real money on, but everything else in their pass is free. All the stuff you don't even earn with in-game currency. You get like these little tokens just for experience when you level up every so often, and that's what you use. So like they're not selling any of their battle pass, which I like.
That's nice.
But I am trying to cap it out. I only have like a couple weeks to do it, so I've just been playing a ton of that.
Cool.
That's all I've been doing. Yeah.
Christian, would you like to go?
That's it. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I can go. So obviously we played the game that we're here to talk about, but then I also, in the meantime, started and finished a game out of my backlog. So I did SteamWorld Dig 1.
Oh.
And this game was incredible. It was so good. It's like 5 hours long. If you're looking for like a quick little, like, I don't even know sort of what genre that I would call it, but it's just like, it's kind of like, what was that game?
Is it like a digging game like Spelunky?
No, yes, but no, but like, do you remember, like, it's kind of similar press like to Downwell, like when you were like, it's just, you're sticking down. I don't know. I don't think it has, because I know Spelunky is like a roguelike, and it doesn't do that. Like everything
But there
stays
is
the same.
digging. You're digging down into.
Yes, yeah. So the whole premise is that your uncle leaves you a mine, and you show up and start mining it, and then things unfold from there. I won't. There's not too much story, so I don't want to go further than that.
You'll
but
see
also,
the trailer video up there. People will see what it looks like.
It's like 5 hours long. It's it's pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it's the loop is incredibly satisfying, and you're like, I would say within like every 30 minutes you're getting a new power up that changes the way that you explore and unlocks more of the map, and just keeps going and going and going. There's like 3 main areas that you go through. It was great, and I immediately was like, thank God, like this was super fun, knock this out. And then I was like, I'll get to the second one eventually. So then that brings me to today, which is I have touched 2 things. So I did Luminous Arise, the demo for the new Luminous game that came out or is coming out. You can see the footage right over here over Alex's face.
Or might go full screen. You never know.
And no, but it's like Puyo Puyo meets like Tetris Effect almost. Like you're basically essentially trying to like create like two similar blocks to create a square, and then as the beat goes over it, it will like blow it up and get you points, and then you just keep doing that throughout the whole thing. The demo has the multiplayer enabled, as well as 3 story missions. It is incredible. As somebody who likes Luminous, I was if just go download the demo. It's so fun. I can't wait for that game. And the other thing that I played is I dabbled with the new Gears of War 1 remake that launched today, because I got that for free because I owned the other remaster that they did like
that's cool
8 years ago. So when it was like right when the Xbox One launched, they re-released the original Gears of War, and then it was like just like a remaster to lead up to Gears 5 coming out, I think, is what they were doing it for. Either way, this full like new one they did that was also coinciding with it's on PlayStation 5 now. That one I got they gave me a code and they were like, hey, since you owned this, you just get upgraded for free, which is cool. That's awesome. I was like, sick, I'm gonna check this out. It looks great. The new visuals and everything look awesome. It runs mode? No, so Horde mode doesn't come till 2. Horde mode is not in 1, unfortunately. Or else I would have told you guys to download it so that we could play Horde mode.
For sure.
And I would have been incessant about it. But no, it's just versus multiplayer in here and then single player. So I'm just going to play through the campaign because versus multiplayer is fun, and I might do a couple matches just to see. But to be honest, I personally am not one of the people that finds the crazy meta that has been created around Gears of War multiplayer any fun. Which is, so for those who don't know, for Gears of War, it's a third-person shooter, but they basically invented the like snap to cover for third-person shooters, right? So when you're close to a piece of cover, you press A and or X now, and you will like snap to whatever cover is there, right? Well, if you angle the camera a certain way and you're playing multiplayer, and if you want to find footage for this, Preston, you can just look up Gears of War wall bouncing. But essentially,
just bounce through people to go to the walls.
No, so what happens is you will like camera wise, you will angle like certain like to have your character face certain walls, but then in the middle of snapping to, you will then quick divert to another wall and it will snap you to that, and then it will allow you to like very quickly basically zigzag your ass around things or in between bullet shots or whatever. But because it's third person, your camera can always stay centered. So if you're using the shotgun and then you're just like bum 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 and moving forward like a maniac, and then all of a sudden before the person even knows what to do, you're underneath them with the shotgun pointed upwards, they're dead, and the person on the other end of that looks at their game and just says, what happened? What just happened? Like, why? What's going on? Right? That is how you play. Like if you go onto a multiplayer match and it is filled with like super high ranked people, that is how it's played. I don't find that very fun. It is just not for me. And so
I didn't like it when it first came out. As far as the multiplayer, like co-op, I was all down about. Me and my friend were playing all the time. Stop. The multiplayer, I'm like, I'm just either not good at this game or I just don't care for this type of. To be fair, like I didn't really care for like the Uncharted multiplayer either. I played a little bit of it when it came out, but like I think it's just third person multiplayer stuff. I'm not just a big fan of as far as the multiplayer.
Yeah. So I only liked any of the co-op stuff. So yes, if Horde mode was in this, I definitely would be
sure. Yeah.
I'd be all about it, but it's not. So if anybody feels like playing the story co-op, let your boy know. But otherwise, I'm just going to play through the story and be done. And that works out because in 2 days from this recording, Shinobi will be out, and potentially that's what Preston I'll be playing as long as everything seems solid about that. So that's it, though. Tonight, I'm going to watch the new Alien episode.
Same.
So see how that goes. But other than that, that's it, man.
All right. Well... like I mentioned before, Sword and the Sea came out. I did play about a good hour chunk of that. It's a lot of fun. Looks fucking gorgeous. Music, 10 out of 10. Austin Wintory did it again. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's if you played Journey, you kind of know what you're going to be doing here. It's a little bit of like a mix of Journey and Flower. So like you're starting off, you're this wraith dude who's surfing on a sword, but it's like propelled. So you're not like worried about like, hey, I got to make sure to hit a hill so I get speed. No, it's propelled at the same speed as you go. And then you start gathering these like little, I'm going to call them keys because I watched fucking Esports World Cup, and anytime I see a golden triangle, I'm thinking about keys now. So you're gathering all these little golden triangles. You give them to this one dude with a big basket on his back. And the first time you do it, he teaches you how to do some tricks in the air. So now your buttons do tricks in the air. Second time I did it, I haven't gotten the third one yet, but the second time I did it, now if you press that button twice, it'll do a trick and do a spin. And I did find at the last area, there is a spot like, hey, here's a timer. You press the button on the like the little sand hourglass, and it pops open this giant half pipe, and you're doing tricks, and you're trying to get enough points to get the score that you need to get all those little cute triangles. It's a lot of fun. It's like I mentioned, it's kind of like Flower to where you're going around this desert area. You're finding these geysers, and when you hit and strike these geysers, it opens up, and the sand now turns into water because, according to the lore, this place used to be a whole ocean, and now it's all covered with sand, and the sand is moving like the ocean. So you're kind of still progressing through that way as far as like it's moving, and you can jumping off of them, doing tricks for funsies. It's a lot of fun, a lot of exploration going around there. Like I said, it looks incredible. But yeah, it's kind of like Journey, but now I'm fully propelled the entire way through. I can do tricks, I can do rail grinds, like this. It is a lot of fun. So I'm excited to get more into that. I didn't even look up how long to beat on that. I'm assuming 5 hours-ish, if I had to guess. I'm a 5 to 10 if I had to guess. But yeah, I'm excited to get through that. Like Christian said, I got 3 days to do so until Shinobi. If I don't do it, it's fine. I'll probably go back to it or just do it in between. But yeah, definitely waiting on that Shinobi. But Sword and the Sea is good. If you liked Journey, or if you liked even the Pathless, I think you will like this game. I don't think it doesn't have any like action as far as attacks like the Pathless had, but it's definitely got that full flowing as far as like motion. Like that game developer does really good as far as like motion and like just even the Pathless didn't have like surfing, but like you hit those like points and you were like flying and it felt good. It feels good to do it in here as well. And then on Star Wars Sundays, we went back to the classics. We went to Super Star Wars, and your boy did it. He finally, the first time in his life, beat Super Star Wars. I did it. I beat it. What'd you for?
With some modern conveniences.
It gave me a save. That's all I did. There was no cheat codes, nothing like that. It just
Preston,
you also used easy mode, which wasn't original either.
I think easy's original, but I'll find out because I gotta play Super Empire Strikes Back, and that's not ported in anything. All I can do that is on
Preston,
the Super Nintendo.
Did you finally like go back and watch, or did you figure out what your score ended up being? Because you get a score when it's all
yes,
done.
I was just beyond that. So I think so when you go up, it has a leaderboard there, and like the first like 99.
Yeah.
Right at 99, I think it was like around the it was like the 30 or 300,000. I can't remember. It's 3 essentially. Mine was in the
320,000.
Mine was in the 270,000 ish. So I'm sure if I played it again, I could get up in that leaderboard.
Okay. Question though, it was 270,000 ish, right? But how far did that list go? Because it went beyond 100. Like you were in like the 300.
It stopped at 99. I thought.
Oh, did it? No, I thought it went higher than.
Stopped at 999. I'm sorry.
Yes. No,
so, I'm in the below thousands. I'm in the low thousands probably. There's no way to tell because it doesn't go past that number. So.
No way to tell.
I laughed at Christian. I was like, the hubris of Preston finishing this game, going.
I'm up here.
It's the first time I've beaten this game, and not just like I deserve to be on this leaderboard, but you weren't looking in the thousands or the low hundreds. You were like in the top 100. You were like, my name should be here somewhere. No, but you went down and then you went.
I don't remember what my score was. I don't remember my score.
My name should be here somewhere with all these speedrunners of this game.
I didn't remember my score, and I assumed that this game was so hard that most people who got this game didn't beat it. So I'm like, I got to be up here somewhere.
There was the one name that was in green text that was like 13th or something like that. And Preston goes, I mean, that can't be me. That's not me, is it? I was like,
I don't know why he was giving me green text. It made no sense. I'm like, why would that be my name? Yeah. A lot of fun was had.
I just loved it. Like the first one time, it's like, I mean, I have to be up
here.
Yeah, I in the
fucking
top somewhere.
I killed it, right? Did it under 3 hours. We killed it. But there's a lot of those Darth Vader skulls you see around there. The helmets, like those are score power-ups. Those are score multipliers you can get to kind of help yourself out. But yeah, we beat it. I wasn't sure. I even started out the stream like, hey, this might be one of the first ones we just walk away from and be like, it's just too hard. But we did it, and I was very happy about it. So next week we are going to be doing Super Empire Strikes Back. If it only takes me one try, then the week after that we'll do Super Return of the Jedi. So we're going through all the Super games. Empire and Jedi have like the Mega Man password type of deal, to where like if you finish a level, it gives you a password for that level. So therefore, you don't have to go back and face that other level. You can just next time you play the game, you can just put in that password and it starts you off in that area. So I'm excited because I never got past where'd I get? I'm pretty sure I always got to the Jawa Sandcrawler in Super Star Wars and never got past there. That was always the hardest one for me. Empire, I didn't own as a kid. So someone got me Super Star Wars, someone got me Super Return of the Jedi, but never got me Empire Strike Back. So I have that now just as, being a collector, like I gotta get Empire. So I have that one, and that'll be the first time me ever playing that one. So I've heard it's the hardest out of all three. So we'll see how this goes. But I'm excited to get to it. It was a lot of fun to stream. Everyone was there. We're all sitting there chit-chatting, having a good time. I'm getting fucked over because it's a Super Nintendo game that probably costs full price. That shit probably costs like $70-$80. And I beat it done in 3 hours. So it's meant for kids. Kids are going to be beating their head against that wall. And they didn't have the nice save that I had as far as like being able to save whenever I wanted to. That was a lot of help. So if it gets too rough, I might find the emulation way of doing it, so that way I can just save state it whenever I want to, so we can finally get through and just see everything in there. But yeah, check us out, twitch.tv/testingroomlive every Sunday morning around 8:30 in the morning, Standard Standard Time. We'll be playing Empire, and then if you missed it from there, we'll be playing Return of the Jedi or second part of Empire after that. But a lot
you
of
also
fun.
had some nice matches this week again.
I did. Yeah, this is some Geef matches. It had some fun with it. Every time I go into it, I'm like, I can't even remember my fucking moves now. I can't remember how to do this move. I can't remember how to do that move. I need to play Street Fighter more often. It's just, now that I'm on the stick, it's like I have to bust at the stick, turn on my PC, get that going.
Yeah.
And it's a whole to do. But not that bad. But yeah, those are the only 2 games I played. Like they mentioned before, we had 3 days in between the last time we recorded this because it was a late record last week. But I did finish up Sandman Season 2. The last thing I said about it still held true as far as like they're putting a lot of story into here to get it down to the wire because they knew this was going to be the last season. So it's 11 episodes to wrap it all up. And the 12th episode is a nice little side story. It's just like Death's Day Off kind of deal. And I thought that was the best out of all of Season 2. It was a really good side story. I like the actor that plays Death. She does a very good job at it. And it's her just having a day off, meeting somebody who may have tried to commit suicide at one point, and then like hangs out with him throughout the day, and it's a great story. I think everybody should watch that. If worst case scenario, if you don't even like, you're like, I'm just not feeling the season, skip to the very last episode. It's not going to spoil anything for that season, but it at least is a nice like little side story on it. So it's very good.
Was that planned 2 seasons, or was that fallout from Neil Gaiman Vienna Creep?
Probably a fallout, if I had to guess. I don't know. Netflix has been notorious for, even when shows are good, just stopping them on second season. So it could have possibly been. I mean, if they had all that written out there, it could have been very well that they're like, hey, you get a second season. That's all you get. Like, it could very well possibly been. But yeah, that's it as far as my week. I have 2 days left with my Netflix. I do not plan on re-upping it. So I got 2 days to figure out if I want to watch anything on Netflix. If you boys have anything that you know it's on Netflix I need to watch, Alex, if you really feel like I should watch K-pop Demon Hunters, I'll do it.
I mean, if you only have 2 days left, you might as well just knock it out.
But there's also another one there that I need to knock out. Well, don't need to. I don't need to, but it's like it's showing me the title and it's showing me it's there, and I'm like, I could watch that. What is it? Craven is on Netflix.
Oh, well, this is a movie. You can watch both.
I know. I got 2 days. Yeah, I can watch both.
You should definitely watch Craven.
I know.
What you could do if you want to watch a crazy documentary that's on Netflix is the one they did on Vince McMahon's evil ass. Like, it basically...
yeah.
I've heard about that one.
Obviously, us all growing up in the 90s, like, it's very easy. You can see him on TV and be like, that dude sucks. It's pretty clear that that dude sucks.
Yeah.
There is no way that you would even be able to guess the amount of, like, actually evil he is.
I listen to a lot of podcasts that have Dan Riker on it. He's talked a lot about this. So I know a lot of stuff that actually happens in here.
My favorite part of the whole podcast is they're talking to Stephanie McMahon. They're like, I mean, you did a lot of stuff with your dad with the bits. Like, was there anything you said no to? She's like, yeah, there's one. They're like, what was it? She's like, I don't really want to talk about it. And they go to Vince. He's like, yeah, I think it was one of those where, like, I impregnated my daughter or something. It was just like, bro, what are you talking about?
There was a time where it was her and Triple H's, like, actual wedding.
Yeah.
Where he was like, we should turn this into a pay-per-view event. And she was like, no. And he goes, you are so fucking selfish. And it was like...
It's her wedding, bro. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Either way, that was a documentary
Anyway, these people are running our Department of Education, so...
Yes, they are. It's... yeah. That was going to be my next thing, which was... It's the most insane documentary that I ever watched, and at the end of it, it caps it off with you realizing that part of them are now Triple H and both Linda McMahon are part of Trump's cabinet. It's like, yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, we're fucked.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. There's a really good documentary on there. This is completely down the rabbit hole and off topic for what you just said, but a really good documentary on Netflix. And I think it's called, like, I'm a Killer, if I'm not mistaken.
But it's
literally interviews with people on death row and other places or like in prison for, like, that have killed people. And it's what's so good about it is, like, you occasionally have the story where it's like, I was a gangbanger when I was a kid. I was 25 years ago. I've never been in prison since. Like, I don't believe any of that stuff, whatever. Same with, like, white supremacists. But then you have other people that are like, this freak thing happened and I killed somebody. Like, it's a bonkers documentary. It'll make you hate our system, but it's real well done. It's real good.
Might not be able to squeeze that one in. It's fine.
Yeah. But you should definitely watch Craven. Craven is worth it. It is.
I honestly, like, I want to know, so I feel like I should, just to see, like,
there are scenes, like, we all know the infamous, like, the weird rhino noise that Rhino makes and stuff.
Yes, that is mind blowing that they left that in there.
There are scenes that are not synced where, like, clearly different AR was dropped over different dialogue and you can visually see it. There's other stuff where, like, one person was in the room recording things and other people weren't, and they just, like, you can tell it's an incredible patchwork of ineptitude.
Aaron Taylor Johnson's his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks good. Like, dude, like, he's fucking
yeah.
stacked, and he looks very good in this movie. So
he's good.
Worst case scenario,
things.
There's a
like,
very attractive man in there.
He doesn't make it bad. It's just a
it's just really horribly written movie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's my week. It's a short one this week, everyone.
We're done, Christian.
It's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. He'll be fine.
Well, don't forget to join us.
Say anything.
It was all in your face. You just
I can make facial expressions
right there. Yeah. Feel free to join us later this week as we dive into Rise of the Tomb Raider Part 2. As we mentioned last time, this will be a 3-parter. I could say now for anybody, like we mentioned, listener, friend of the show, Tori has been playing. I'm pretty sure been playing along, unless those scores are from a past playthrough. Pretty sure they're playing along. But that's who I saw. I saw their score popping up.
I know that she liked them back in the day, so it could just be her older scores.
Maybe she passed you and I in some points. Although I don't understand the scoring. I'll be honest with you guys, because, like,
I was looking at the ones that we played for part 1. I'm like, oh, I got the high score on some of those. Okay, all right.
You did, but there are other places where, like, you have a higher score than me, and I've played more into other parts that you haven't. So I don't understand how that works. But Tori's been up there in a few. So
just that good, man.
If you like the book club, be like Tori, play along. It's fun. So anyway, we'll dive into that later, and we can't wait to see you then. So thanks for hanging out with us, everybody, and we will catch you next week. And with that, Preston, you know what to do.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to another episode of The Testing Room. To catch up on past episodes or to check out the newest ones when they drop, follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcast. If watching is more your thing, check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/@thetestingroom, or watch us live on twitch.tv/testingroomlive. To leave comments or ask questions, you can follow us on Instagram at testingroompod, leave a comment on YouTube, or send them in to testingroompod@gmail.com. See you next time.